Hi everybody, I am Cookie Dough and welcome back to another episode of our Victoria 3 Let's Play as Spain, where we are coming back from a crash. And I hope this is not going to be a constant thing now, because if so, I think the game files might be corrupted. I am saying that because that same episode, when I first started recording it, within like the first minute or so of my recording, it ended up crashing. So it wasn't that big of a deal because I barely recorded anything. So let's hope that's not a same type of occurrence here. But for now, we do have this same pop-up we had. So a bunch of French guys coming, emigrating because of the French Commune. And South Cameroon gets migration attraction, specialist movement pop attraction, and communist movement pop attraction. We'll do that. Maybe that was the thing that caused it to crash. A couple of things here. I wanted to go after India here, and just before starting to record, I started noticing Britain is back in India here, and not just there. They're in here, they're in here, and I believe that is about the extent of them right now. Palombar French Commune is here, so there is a lot of things that I definitely want to do. I think we have enough ships and so on to keep do a naval invasion. 27. Okay, yeah, we're building 3 more, so that will definitely be fine. But before we unpause, we will go ahead and do a... How much would annex country be? 9.4. That's not terrible. Make protectorate, conquer state. 7.8. Might as well annex the whole country. Okay, Portugal would join me. That's fine, because that is good. So I will do this. Also, Portugal reminds me, I will start funding lobbies. We're making a decent amount of money. I do want them in my power block, but we will see if we're gonna be able to do that. So for now, let's go unpause and see what happens here. So we get a bunch of these guys, and we're getting a rebellion here. Who's trying to secede? Yoruba state. Are you how close? Okay, 79. I don't think you will really be able to secede here. Okay, so who else joined here? Oh, these guys. I think we might be able to get them in there as well. Or do we make them just a protectorate? Maybe having just one little state here kind of... No, I will actually conquer them as well. It's not gonna cost me too much. So we'll go ahead and do that. We should be able to do both of them at the same time, really. We'll mobilize you, and hopefully we will get... Oh, mutual funds, beautiful. This reminds me of another thing here. Because some laws here. First things first, our government here. I hate that these guys are so angry. It's giving me minus 20% state construction efficiency, which is absolutely a drag. So one thing I wanted to do is actually get out of this latifundias, tenant farmers basically, because it just gives too much to the aristocrats. I do want to go to commercialized agriculture, but that may not be something pertinent that I want to do right off the bat. But one thing is maybe child labor allowed, or just restricted child labor, sorry. It will piss off the industrialists, but it will give the trade union and intelligentsia some bonus. And at least the main thing is it would get rid of the trade unions from the being the malice of the construction sector or the state construction. Another thing is the slavery band thing. So if I do that, that will again give the intelligentsia and the trade unions a boost, but it will radicalize the landowners quite a bit. Now, the landowners are quite terrible. They're 4.2% clout, but I think this may be better. You know what? Let's go try to do restricted child labor. I know this is going to piss these guys off quite badly. I was wondering if the thing is, I can't just see what kind of... Let's try to enact it without any sort of negotiations. If I try to negotiate, I can't just see, it's like, oh, let me see what I can do, because if I go out of it, it's going to give me a negative malice on that. So let's go ahead and do that. What is this? More. Well, I don't know if I want that. Yeah. Yeah, I think maybe now an agitator will appear. Does that mean you're actually part of here? Yeah, you are. There he is. A reformer is not bad. What do you... Okay, you're neutral on restricted. Okay, that may help. Let's see how all of this is gonna go. Let's get rid of some of these. And we'll see what happens here. Okay, there we go. So now we can go ahead and try to do this. It's only 3.5. I think we shouldn't have any sort of issues doing that. And then we'll just go ahead and invade up there after the fact as well. So we'll see what happens on that. Yeah, definitely gonna go ahead and do some India campaigning here in the near future. Yeah, glass, we're unstable government. Of course, yeah, because we do have an election happening right now, right? Yeah. Yes, we are. Sure, we'll do this. That's fine. Okay, they will most definitely go ahead and secede. Let's see, who do we want? Okay, you're an offensive planner. I love your fancy hat, so let's get you recruited into here. And then we'll switch your thing into the... Actually, no, hold on. Let's get you into here just in case something weird happens. Yeah, we'll probably be doing that. Oh, great. Okay, let's take the bump to that. See how well that's gonna go here. Yeah, we shouldn't have a problem getting through these guys whatsoever. Okay, who do we have here now? Of course, these guys are gonna win again. I want them... Okay, you're protectionist. You're okay for now. I mean, you die no matter what. But let's give you some momentum just in case. So I don't know who just took over for him. He's a traditionalist, of course you are. Sure. Let them do more things. Okay. What is wrong with you now? Okay, I had it paused. That's what was wrong with you. Jesus Christ. So many freaking things. Okay. Protesters inspired by the fierce rhetoric of Manuel Duran Ibas. I thought you died, didn't you? Okay. Have carried out a march in Madrid calling for military intervention against the communist regime in French Commune. They become more radical. That sucks. You know what? Let's get... Sure, let's get them. That's fine. Pumpkin. Oh yeah, I meant to do all of this. Birds of the feather. Sure, we'll give them more. Yeah, let's get you some momentum. We're just gonna give momentum to a whole bunch of stuff. Pop attraction. Don't want the pop attraction to these guys, but sure. I mean, this may not be... you can, I think, yeah, we can do that. Let's not get any more radicals than we already have, which is just stupidly insane. Okay, now you, my friend, will go ahead. And why can't we do this? Can we get you just get stationed in there? There we go. So now that should be able to be done. Perfect. We'll get you, and then we'll go ahead and do that. And that war should be over in no time. Grenada, are you actually in my... You're not quite in my power block. But you want to sway me to come to your aid. Okay. Okay, so who is all in this diplomatic play? It's the Netherlands, Siak, Brunei, and Sintag. Well, the Dutch East Indies and stuff. I don't know if you'll be able to do this. But this is actually a pretty good... yeah, that's a pretty good... Oh, man. I don't know what to do. Okay, let's give momentum to you. That sounds fine. Sure, we'll give you that. Yeah, I don't care. We'll just go ahead and get you. That's fine. Try to pose them. Yeah, let's get you political strength down. That should be fine. But at least they're not having these stupid, because it's gonna take forever. Like the Suez and the Panama and all of that would have just taken insanely long to go and do. The only thing is, do I want to get involved in this war here? What are they trying to get? They want the protectorate Granada. You know what? Let me try to see if I can do this. So if I decline here, and we'll do this, and then they're just basically my protectorate right now. Fantastic. Okay, you need a mountain combat. Let's get you, because you are a mountain combat. But no, let's get this guy here. We'll promote you, which is going to be enough. And then let's get you mobilized. And then we'll get you to do this here. Let's see what happens with that whole thing. Okay, so we are still part of this. That's beautiful, fantastic. And there goes even freaking, these guys are doing some sort of fighting. Okay, we're doing quite a lot of warring right now. There's the Yoruba state thing, which is fine. We got this guy in here. Get you going into there. Okay, so once we finish this, I wonder if we'll be able to go ahead and take over. Well, we don't have anything else in here right now, right? Because I am not the actual leader of it. Sweden is now on these guys' side. But I think we should be fine to do so. Okay. What kind of government can we form? None that is really that good. Gonna have to have him in government. So, sure, we'll do this 46 one. And oh my god, there's so many pop-ups. I feel like this update, this Iberia update here has the most pop-ups out of any of the updates. And it's kind of ridiculous. It almost reminds me of playing... improved fertilizer is godsend right now. I wonder, do we have enough? Let's go improved fertilizer here. And then we will switch all wheat. Everything we can. I don't care. This is going to be hugely you guys do all of this. Okay, let's see how much fertilizer it's going to be now. Okay, okay, the economic regeneration program calls for a series of reforms to be carried out within 20 years. Okay, on the general state of the public treasury, emphasizing the undeveloped state of the Spanish economy, the Ministry of the Treasury has sketched out an ambitious reform plan designed to re-establish the country among the world's premier economies. I mean, I feel like we're the number 5 GDP here. Guys, I think I already did the job, but I guess it's just flavor of the DLC here. So we can do daunting perhaps, but necessary. So the economic registration program calls for a series of reforms to be carried out within 20 years. Failure to fulfill the program's goals in time will worsen Spanish political stability. I mean, my political stability is already kind of pretty ruined, but okay. Or we are not in a position to pursue this at the moment. The Economic Regeneration Journal entry will be deactivated for now, but will be available after 5 years. Plus, for 5 years, we lose 5 authority, radicals from low legitimacy, which we literally right now have low legitimacy. Okay. Just out of curiosity, I do want to see what this is. So we'll do this. And let's finish some of these wars and then we'll see what happens with these journals. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of journal entries. Okay. Anyways, we will see what happens here. Okay, there goes this war. Ooh, wait a minute. These guys are actually attacking me. So come back over here real quick. We don't want them to be freaking... Okay, Oyo, you're on attack. Yeah, you shouldn't have any problems with that. Okay, these guys are... Come on, come on, come on. Get there. Quicker, quicker. They're not attacking yet. There they are. Get you to here real quick, and there we go. That shouldn't be any issues on that front. Oops, not stalwart defending or advanced defending, just do defending normally, please. And yeah, once these guys are done, there we go. I wonder, could I possibly... I think I could get these guys out of it. Let's see if we can go ahead and do that. Okay, guys, stop it. Jeez, they actually have quite a lot of defense here. Okay, I don't think they can do this simultaneously at 2 spots, because this is technically both the same thing, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, these guys actually have quite a lot of defense. That is a little... Yeah, no, Spanish Congo... Yeah, sure, we'll do manufacturing industry throughput. Okay. We have all of these established colonies. We'll see what that... So, economic regeneration. We have completed 1 of 6 reforms. Do I see which 1 of 6 I have completed? No. Okay. So we have generation land reform. So what do I need to do? We'll complete at least 12 Spanish states. Currently 0 fulfill this requirement. Spanish homeland. Average standard of living of Baja Andalusia is greater than 15. Jesus, that's... Okay, at least one is... All of Spain does not have latifundis enacted. Yeah, definitely want to get rid of that. Yeah, legitimacy might not be that good. Okay, so we can complete this latifundis and then hopefully get a government that has 75 legitimacy. We should be able to do that. So if you employ creative accounting, both lessen 20% chance attempting at manipulation is revealed to the public, triggers the events. Government manipulation revealed. The base change success. Free speech law. Outlaw dissent. Censorship. So 70%. Okay. So yeah, it's like obviously if it's protected speech, then only 20% will not get. Okay. Okay, 10% per level of home affairs you have. Which, well, we do have one home affair. Then we'll lose some bureaucracy. Okay. Agriculture. The following has been true for 20 consecutive months. Has activated fertilizer, which you do have. So I have to have both of these. That's the thing. So I'm guessing I have to have both of these. The treasure machine, I think we should be able to do that. Yeah, this one shouldn't be that difficult to do either. Regeneration minting, at least one of these. Spain has greater or equal to 40 levels of mine buildings, which you do have, but we're not a lead producer in any of these. I feel like we could possibly... Number 3 producer in iron. Number 2 in lead. Come on. Number 7 in coal. Number 10. Okay, we can definitely do lead. So let's go ahead and see what we can do here with lead. Let's do dynamite for lead and then see if that's gonna do anything. It fulfilled this requirement. At least 12 Spanish states. Strategic region is Iberia. Any building is railway building level is greater than or equal to 3. So basically 12 states. I think this is most states anyways. At least 4 Spanish subject or their subject. Currently 3 fulfill this. One of these is company is colonial country. Okay, we'll see what happens there. I think we can do most of these no problem. Yeah, I don't think we'll be able to do anything in there. Okay, we crushed the oil secession. What do we do here? Okay, these guys are doing some shenanigans in there. Okay, you're already moving into there, right? I wish I should have actually seen that and tried to take that as well. Okay, these guys are not really going to be able to do anything in here. Maybe. Maybe. Let's see how all of this goes. Yeah, we're building a bunch of universities and all of this. So we'll see what happens there. Now we're number 3 producer. Yeah, we definitely need to get way more lead. Maybe I'll do some... let's do something like this so that I can export some of them. Let's try to finish a couple of these here. Yeah, let's do that. We might get them up to the top. Okay, Chile. There you go. You guys get out of here. Okay, is this being... yeah, this is being controlled by me now. Come over here. You'll stay up over here, and then we'll see what happens in that situation. Oh, these guys are actually doing some stuff. That's great. That's fantastic. Okay, so we will actually take over West-East. I'm saying stupid stuff. Dutch East Indies. That's what I wanted to say. Anyways, Venezuela owing us an obligation could be used to request a propaganda campaign making the world see our nation in a more pleasant light. Kind of image in 7 days. If they accept, Spanish infamy decreases by 10. If they do not accept, Spanish relation towards no. Why, when we are a nation to be feared? Yeah, let's not send any messages here. But one thing, though, do have an additional mandate. So let's do this one for now. We'll do this as well. Okay. Almost there with Nicaragua and almost there with freaking Costa Rica. Venezuela is gonna take a little bit of work, but now that we actually own New Granada, that might help out. Argentina will be ours at some point as well. Okay. But for the time being, I will put a cut in here. So for now, thanks a lot for coming and watching another episode, and I will catch you next time. Bye-bye.